Hi, and welcome back to the Secret of the Game course. Today we're going to be talking about lesson 69, understanding her nature and deepest desires. So remember, when we're understanding her nature, we're understanding the nature of her ego and what her ego most desires. So in terms of her ego, it's the arbitraging ego, and it seeks more incremental value. And the proxy for that is going to be status. So her ego is always scanning for high status intelligence versus low status intelligence behavior, and making the decisions on who to flip on the mate selection mechanism with based upon that, obviously for the high status intelligent men. So understanding human nature, ego, and arbitrage, human behavior stems from the ego's continuous search for value enhancements such as status, leading individuals to gravitate towards arbitrage opportunities, including women. So the natural ego seeks to maximize arbitrage, which status serves as an expression of arbitrage ability and opportunity, driving human interactions. And then women are cautious of being perceived negatively, such as being labeled, obviously that word, a slut, as it could impact their status and future arbitrage opportunities, influencing their approach to sexual encounters. So we just want to be aware of that. Obviously we want to make sure we don't damage her arbitrage ability in the future, and keep everything in between her and yourself if you've been physical together. So understanding nature and deeper desires, the desires of the beta female. The feminine ego desires polarity, seeking a dominant alpha male to fulfill her need for a perfectly dominated experience. That's what gets her off most, contributing to her arousal and satisfaction. So desires of the alpha male. Conversely, the masculine ego craves polarity, desiring a submissive female who enthusiastically embraces his dominance, fulfilling his need for a dominating experience. So you can see they kind of contrast together, how they fit together so nicely. Both genders fantasize about spontaneous, perfectly dominating encounters without the need for permission, embodying their natural desires and maximizing their arousal. And then the key there is embracing your nature. Embrace the natural inclinations by seeking partners who align with your ego and desires, fostering a dynamic where both parties can enjoy fulfilling experiences. Establishing polarity, foster a dynamic polarity between partners, embracing playful teasing and innuendo to enhance male-female dynamic and create peak experiences together. And selecting that persona in partners. So choose a persona that authentically reflects your nature. We talked about this, your personal legend, and aligns with your ego. And then while selecting partners who complement and enhance your natural inclinations. So understanding female sexuality, we want to trigger her female desire. Women are aroused by men who confidently express and act on their lust and desire, verbally, physically demonstrating uncontrollable passion and attraction. Obviously, that's, Mr. Physical at the end in terms of the attraction and seduction personas. But then as you've been physical with her and you're establishing that polarity dynamic, you can be able to communicate that sexuality and that lust verbally as well as, over text in terms of sexting. So the importance of verbalizing intense desire and lust for a woman, along with bold and confident actions, triggers arousal and makes her feel desired and wanted. And then tapping into your lust, so your own boundless sexual desire, and confidently expressing it, as this is authentically and spontaneity highly arousing to women, leading to heightened sexual experiences. So just understanding, when it comes to physicality, she desires a perfectly dominated experience, and realize that as Mr. Physical, that's what you're trying to do in your free association, physicality or sexuality, and that's how you're going to be able to get her off. So can you continue to stay tuned?